Nicole, hi Don. Say hi, Don. Good boy. All right, fourth grade, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking our frequency charts just a step farther, and we're going to take the ones that we made yesterday, and we're actually going to start answering some questions about them. We're going to start pulling some information from them so we can use them with purpose. So here we go. All right, so these were the two frequency charts we used in the last video. I'm just going to use one of them. We proved last time that they were the same thing and that they showed the same data. So I'm going to take the one with the numbers away, and I'm going to use the one with the tally marks for these next questions. All right, first question says, how many weeks were there at least 7 pencils broken? At least. The word at least, or the words at least, mean that we do include 7 pencils. It's another way of saying 7 or more. So at least 7 pencils, so that could be 7, 8, 9, 10 pencils, any of those. So I'm going to look at the 7 and all the way up because we're going at least. So that's the very least amount of pencils, so anything more than that is also included. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pencils. 8 pencils. The next question says, what's the difference between the greatest number of pencils broken and the least? So the greatest number of pencils broken would be found down here. 10 pencils was the greatest number broken. 2 pencils was the least amount broken in a week. So to find the difference between them, I would do 10 minus 2 to get 8. The difference between that would be 8 pencils. All right, it says money spent on trips to Target, and this is the one that's in the range format. So they're not super specific about how much money was spent, they give us that range. During how many trips did she spend less than $30? So not $30 and less than, but just less than $30. So 30 to 39, that part is not included, and neither is the 40 to 49. So everything below that is not included. So how many trips did she spend less than $30? We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be 9 trips. During 9 trips, she spent less than $30. Okay, for this last one, it says, according to the chart, what could be the most amount of money she spent on a Target trip? So we're using this chart to figure out, like, what's the most amount of money she could have spent. It doesn't tell us exactly how much money she spent on any of those trips. It just says, you know, on 5 of the trips, she spent between $0 and $9. And so when we're looking for the most amount of money she spent, I'm going to find the section that has the most. Okay, $40 to $49 happened once. So the most amount of money she could have spent to still be in this area would be $49. Because if she spent $50, that would bring us to another section. So the most amount of money she could have spent, according to this chart right here, would be $49. We don't know if she actually spent that much, but we do know that that's, according to this chart, that's the most she could have spent. To still be included in this range right here, with that 1, 49 is the most she could have spent.